Today's lesson is part 2 of solving two-step equations. Today we're going to work with negative coefficients and negative numbers. So please make sure you're on this side of the paper. Because each of the first 3 problems are arranged in a unique way, we're going to go ahead and solve the first 3. We'll also take a look at number 4. So let's start with the first one. We always build our wall. We look on the side where the variable is, and we see what's being done. Well, we're dividing it by -2, and then that result we're adding 2 to that. You're going to notice that the constant comes first. So we're going to go ahead and eliminate the constant. You may notice there's not an operation sign in front of this constant of 2, but in order to eliminate it, we can just take it away. So we're going to take away 2 and take away 2 on both sides of the equal. So this eliminates, and I have left over positive, so I can just write that as x divided by -2, and on the other side, 5 take away 2 would be 3. Now we're going to try to eliminate dividing by 2, the -2. Since it's dividing by 2, we're going to -2, we're going to multiply by -2 on both sides of the equation. So this eliminates, leaving x, and on the other side we have -6. Now I'm going to do a quick mental check of this. If I take my answer of -6 and divide it by -2, I'm going to get a positive 3. And so we would have 2, the constant in front, plus 3, and that equals 5. So for the next problems, I'm not going to take the time to do the check, but if you feel like at any point you want to do that, that's fine. We're going to build the wall. This time, the variable's on the right side. I'm seeing 4 plus x divided by 10. So we're going to try to eliminate the constant first. In order to eliminate 4, I need to subtract it. Once again, it's not because I see a plus here, it's because I have a 4, and the way to zero out 4 is to take away 4. So I'm going to do it on both sides of the equation. -1 minus 4, or we could look at this as -1 plus -4, would give us a -5. The whole reason we did this was to eliminate the 4's, and I now have x divided by 10. There's a plus sign in front, so that allows me to write this as a positive x divided by 10. I'm still going to start on the side with a variable. That tells me what to do, x divided by 10. The opposite of dividing by 10 would be to multiply by 10. So I can put it either in front or behind. If you're more comfortable, you can put it in front of the x. And on this side, I'm going to multiply by 10 as well. So 10 times -5 is going to give us a -50, and the 10's on this side cross out, leaving x. So our answer is -50 equals x, or we could say that it was x equals -50. If you'd prefer to reverse it, write it this way, that's fine. By the way, we could have started this whole problem by reversing it if you're more comfortable. We could have moved 4 plus x divided by 10 onto the right side, the left side, and moved -1 onto the right side. So if you'd rather do that, you can. So for number 3, we're going to build our wall. Again, we're always trying to eliminate the the constant, and I'm going to start on the left side because that's where the variable is. This time I see a -6. So in order to eliminate -6, I'm going to add 6 to both sides. So the 6's cross off, and again, this is a positive, so that leaves positive x divided by 2, and on this side we have 8. Now we want to eliminate the divided by 2. So I see division, so we're going to use the opposite. We're going to multiply by 2. This 2 crosses off, leaving x, and on the other side we have 16. So our solution is x equals 16. All right, let's try one that looks a little bit different. Let's try number 4, and this will be our final problem to do together. Final equation. We're going to build the wall. I see that I have -8 multiplying x, and I have -49. We want to eliminate the constant, the number without the variable. So I see -49, so I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to add 49 to both sides. So that's how we've eliminated -49. So that leaves us with -8x on the left side, and on the right side, -85 plus 49 would give us a -136. Next, we're going to eliminate -8. I see that -8 is side by side with the variable, which that means it's multiplying. So we're going to do the opposite. We're going to divide by -8 on both sides of the equation. So my -8's eliminate, leaving a +1. And so I have +1x, I can write as just x. And on the other side, I have a negative divided by negative. That's going to yield a positive. And 136 divided by 8 would give us +17. So the answer is x equals 17. So please take the time to complete the rest of this sheet, and please turn it in. Have a great afternoon.